Hi, my name is Keith Bonds, Florida State graduate, fall 2008, information technology major, interested in the job that's going to utilize my web design, my graphic design, and my networking skills. Furthermore, I'm looking for a company that I can experience growth with, and it's going to also allow me to grow within that company. Today I'm going to show you how to use Photoshop to create a simple image and use that image in your website. I'm going to explain layering and how to make layers in a simple way. First, let me begin. So first of all, we're going to start the new image. Click File, New. You want to set the dimensions of your image. For this project, I'm going to make sure I use inches just to better realize, for you to realize exactly what we're going to be using. Once you select your dimensions, hit OK. Photoshop is going to create this blank image with a white background. I want to expand the image just to be able to see all the parameters. Next, I'm going to take a look at these layers. Now, the layers I just showed you over there is the layers bar. I'm going to be talking a lot about that. And right now, we're going to create our first layer. I went to a shape, and then I went to the color to make sure that it was the right color, and I created a circle. And as you see at the layer bar menu over on this side, create its layer. You can also rename the layer here, and I'm going to create a new layer. Okay, and I'm going to create this layer, another circle. Make sure it's the right color. See how it creates another layer. Now, right now, I'm going to explain the layers type. See how I can move one layer around without moving the other layer. It's independent of one another. That's when you have separate layers. So right now I'm going to create a third layer, and I'm almost done creating my simple image. I made this layer a little larger. This is my selection tool, and this is just to show you how you can change the color, but for the purpose of this project I'm going to leave it the same color. So now I'm going to move this layer, which is a third layer. Now if you look on the side, you see all these three different types of layers. I can still move one of those independently, but right now I'm going to take the time to put these layers together. So I selected these layers, but I don't want to select the background. So make sure you select the layers that you want to combine. I'll select the first layer, held shift button, and select the last layer. I went to layers, and then I went to merge layers, and what that's going to do is merge all the layers selected. Now as you can see, I have one layer with all the images together. This also saves space when you save the file, and it creates an easier way to maneuver your images. I'm going to cut this image out just to kind of make it smaller, save myself some space. And now I'm going to create some eyes, just some more simple images. Go over here, select the color. I think I'll just select this red color, it's fine. Look good. Make a couple eyes, no big deal. And if you have any questions, you can always find tutorials online. Different layering techniques or how to use it. Or you can always just email me, and I'll give you my email address at the end of the tutorial. And right now I'm just going to make the second eye. Okay, one's a little bigger than the other, but I don't think we're going to mind that too much. And I go to save, and make sure you save your image as a JPEG or a .gif, or because if you save it as a Photoshop, it's going to actually save the layers, and it's going to create a larger file. So make sure you save JPEG. I typed in my name here. It already exists. That's fine. Okay, and this is going to just talking about the size of the image and the spacing. Don't worry about that. Just click OK. And now we're going to include the image that we just saved inside our HTML file. Now this is what it looks like beforehand. Just had the HTML with the letters and the words. And I'm going to use this image source tag to include the image. I did state earlier that do expect you to have some knowledge of HTML. Just very basic knowledge. We're not even using tables here. We're just using tags. And go ahead and put that in here. The name of the image. Make sure I save it.
and then I refresh the page, and there's the image right there on my website. Looking good, no problems. And if you do have problems, just make sure you type in the right path. Just make sure you typed in the right name of the image, because usually if it doesn't show up, then it's probably something that happened that you may have made a typo or something. Oops, what's that? Okay. Well, that's pretty much it.
Hopefully, you have learned something from my tutorial today. How we took Photoshop layers in simple formats and used them in a web page. I can be contacted at kbondsj@yahoo.com if you have any questions. Thank you very much for your time.